Yo, what's up? Today we're doing a POLIS progression. If you don't know who POLIS is, he's this gentleman right here who teaches you just Karita. We will be going just Karita with Gale, as in the Itris raid event that's super rare. You can see him using Gale moves, so that's what we'll be using. So let's get straight to it. Let's get trial 1 done. So on his wiki, it says he only is seen using 2 Gale moves. I imagine he has more, but you only see him using 2-star Gale moves. Nothing more than that. There's no 3-star ones that he displays. So because of that, we won't be going full into Gale, and it will mainly be focusing on just Karita with some Gale involved. So it's going to be mainly going for just Karita, just a bit of Gale, and then a lot of the attunementless moves. You can technically do this guy with a dark steel greatsword, so you can technically make him a heavy build too, but considering his armor, it would be best to go just Karita, as his armor actually gives him a 50% more damage. I think the hardest part of this build will be getting the armor, because the armor is like really hard to get. It's probably like the hardest armor to get for some reason. Only get it from the Itris raid event, which is really rare. I've never seen it before myself. And also you can get it from fishing, and then you can get it from lightning scribbles, which are also pretty damn rare. So honestly, my best bet, to be honest, is probably fishing, which that's still going to take a lot of time. Alright, so we have arrived here at Ministria. I also want to note that this will be mainly for, we'll be going down mainly like PvE stuff, like trying to get talents for PvE. I'm not really looking for making this like a PvP build or anything. I'm not even that big of a PvP player. I would say I'm very much more of a PvE player. I've tried to get into DEEPWOKEN's PvP, but I just don't really enjoy it. I'm semi-decent at it. I'm not like dreadful at it, but I wouldn't say I enjoy it, so there's no want to get better at it. I think I would have enjoyed DEEPWOKEN's PvP more before verse 2, but I'm a verse 2 like freshie. I started at verse 2 right at the start of it, and that's when I got into the game. And just from like doing my own research, like PvP kind of just got worse after verse 2, or at least like some would say so. I just went the wrong way. I am so oh wait, no, this is the right way. I did it right by doing it wrong, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the point. I'm going to get trial of 1 out the way. I'm not going to show you it all. We'll just get it done. First step is I'm going to be getting myself overflowing dam with just Karita. I'm not going to be doing too much damage, and I kind of need that. Can I also just throw in the opinion that we should be able to just keep just Karita? Like, you know how like Wave in the Vein and that you can like just spawn with it? Can we have that with just Karita? I know just Karita is like on a base form stronger than the other 2, but like the fact you have to go out your way to get it every single time you want to do a build with it is kind of dumb. And plus, in the long term, you can make Legion and Wave Neve kind of stronger than it due to the necessities and enchants and all that. So I don't know, I feel like just Karita is like, it's not very good for the late game, and the fact you can't even get it early game, so it's just a mid game thing really. It's just a bit dumb. When it comes to POLIS, I believe he's part of the Justicar. I don't think we know anything about the Justicar, except I believe it's like they serve Celestial. So I wonder if we'll ever get to know more about them or see any more of them, because I don't think we actually see any more except him. You know what, bro? Give us a Just Karita update, bro. Fully dedicated to Just Karita. We want the ability to, we want more Justicar in the game. We want Just Karita to maybe get a bit more to it. I think its damage is alright, even without the necessities, but maybe just something small. It doesn't have to add anything like huge to it. Alright, we'll be taking Giant Slayer. There it is, overflowing dam. Perfect. Ooh, health packs there. Gotta get health pack. Oh, I almost burned it, yo. Row 2, got a health pack, sick. Alright, trial of 1 is done. Let's get our final row here. There we go. That's what I wanted, underdog right here. Beautiful. Exhaustion strike. We'll take exhaustion strike. I don't think we ever see him use it, but I think it would still fit him. Trial 1 is done. Now it's on to the normal old progression.
So I've been trying to get Gale stones for a while, and I'm just not getting any events. This is a pain, but I'll get them, don't worry. So we went with a charisma here to get exactly this right here. Charismatic cast. There it is. Tough love. There we go. Alright, with that we've officially gotten every single talent that I wanted to get before Shrine of Order. Took me long enough, but I finally got the Sky Blood. I want to talk about how long it took me to get the Gale Stones. They don't like to appear when you actually want them for some reason. But finally I got Gale. So last thing is just put a bit into strength, put one into everything I want, and then we'll go ahead and Shrine of Order. Okay, so we finally went ahead and Shrine of Ordered here. So my plans after the Shrine of Order, I'm probably actually going to go ahead and get just Karita as soon as possible, because it does have a lot of talents that come with it, so I want to get those talents coming up as soon as possible. If I get it way too late, I might not be able to get all the talents for it, so I should probably try rush and get it as quickly as I can. After that, probably gonna do some fortitude, get like exoskeleton, and then agility and strength, and try to get like condition runner and some good strength talents. Then for Gale, like I said, Gale isn't gonna be a big thing, so we'll be going and getting just like to 30 really, and just getting the 2 moves that he uses. Like I said, Gale isn't gonna be a big part of the build. We got Squeamish from Shrine of Order, so when we kill people with our stomach, we did a bit of stomach. That's not the worst flaw to get at all, so pretty happy with that. I don't really need to think about rerolling that at any point. I just remembered I'm actually going to be going for 65 agility for like cheap shot and stuff. So I was thinking, what if we just get Jet Striker? I mean, I feel like that would be the best fit for him too. So yeah, I think Jet Striker would be nice. It also would fit with, you know, Gale and just Karita. I think, you know, them being like pretty quick elements and a quick fighting style, having that all based about being quick and all that stuff would also really like tie into it. So I think Jet Striker is probably the best move. So even though on his wiki it only says he uses Gale Lunge and Rising Wind, I think I'll add in the exception, just like how I've added like Exhaustion Strike into it, even though he never uses it. I think it would just be pretty good for him. I'm also gonna have Tornado Kick, because you know, Tornado Kick, you're using your legs and stuff. Just Karita, you're using your legs. They're just a perfect match. I think just Karita is the funnest thing to use in the game. I just wish it had a bit more to it. Perhaps you have the aptitude for just Karita after all. What is just Karita? A path that one may walk in combat, refined by the Justicar before me. We use it, stand our ground without need of a blade. You seem to have the aptitude required to wield it. Interested? Yep, there we go. Bang. Way more funner animations, super quick. Change it, as we can see, Way of Nujabes 775, right? That's alright. 75, that's alright. Switch to just Karita, which has about the same damage, and that's 0.9. That's just way faster. So that's probably why people don't really want it to get anything like to make it stronger, because it's already really quick. So I can kind of get that. I just kind of wish there was a bit more to it. Alright, we just got our power up. Let's see what we get. Perfect, that's actually what I was looking for. That's why I actually got 20 Fortitude. Even Nomad, every 6 light attacks with Fist builds up shield of endurance, reducing income damage by 15%. That's exactly what I was looking for. Ooh, Rapid Slash. Does that work? I don't think that works, right? I don't think Rapid Slashes work with the Fist and stuff. I don't think it works. I remember trying to use it. I feel like Revenge would fit pretty well, just because it's quite it's an agility thing. It's all about speed, just Karita. So like I said, even though he doesn't use it, I'm trying to try to take my own take, not just like full on copy his moveset, do things that I think also fit. So I think Revenge could be quite a fitting mantra for it. I mean, just look how fast it is, bro. In fact, if you have this fighting style and you're grinding here, you can hit these guys so fast, they just can't block or parry. They just struggle, they just can't do it. It's just so fun, it's just so fluent, the animations are so smooth. I just love this fighting style so much. When I was talking about earlier, like giving just Karita something, like I said, it didn't even have to even add any more damage or anything. All it needs is just something to have, so you can have an enchant on your legs. That would be so cool to have, like, blazing on your legs, or like one of your legs at least. Kind of like a reference like Diablo Jambi, but you can have like any enchant. So like, imagine like just like this like leg guard or something like that. maybe the boot in Itris can finally be used for just Karita or something. You put it on, you have one boot. It doesn't actually do anything, but allow you to get enchants for just Karita. So just imagine having like one fire leg or one chilling leg or whatever. It would look so sick, man. I just think the fact that just Karita doesn't get enchants is one of the big reasons why nobody ever uses it, which is such a shame. I have arrived before Merit. The Central Forty don't like me. I don't know what I did to them. Anything frozen? No frozen. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and freeze Fresher Claws. Get yourself a Spin Swordsman. Can an enemy grant you 20% damage resistance for 15 seconds? Really nice, that too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab that. You know, getting to the well and having to wash your face every single slot is hell annoying. They should just have it like once you reach level 10, as long as you've done it once on one of your slots, just like with some of the talents, like fresher skills. You just, once you hit level 10, the door just opens or something, because doing it doesn't give you any stats or power or anything, so why do we have to go out already to do it every time? Can we just have it so at the moment we reach level 10, after we've done it at least once on one of our slots, it just boom, because it's so out of the way, and I think it's one of the biggest flaws about DEEPWOKEN, is just there's so many things that you have to always do in every single slot just to progress and have fun, and it just slows it down and makes it feel really like a chore sometimes. Like having to wash your face is literally just a chore. It ruins it. So anyway, my advice would be just place a guild base near this cave, right? And once you wash your face, you can just reset and then just jump off and glide. And you can glide like all the way back to the door pretty much. Such a big chore. Same with like uncapping your weapon and stuff. Every single build, if the thing doesn't give you like health or posture or whatever, you know, because like if you uncap your element, it will give you health and stuff, right? So that's like, yeah, you should go, you should have to do something to do that because it gives you stuff, right? But if I've uncapped my fortitude or my weapon on another slot, why do I have to go out and uncap it every time, especially weapon? I hate uncapping my weapon every single slot. It's just chores, so many chores. Washing your face, uncapping certain stats, it's just, it really just slows down the progression. And you know, people are good enough, these people like at this level, they know what to do, they know how to progress. They're not going to die to any of the mobs or anything, they're fine. So making them have to do these extra little things when they just want to get their slops so they can use it for other things, it's just, you're making people not want to play it that much anymore. So that's just a little rant I thought I'd add in the middle of this, because I think there needs to be this approach to just allowing players that have already done all these things to not have to do it again, especially when those things don't insanely benefit them. Just some luxury of life stuff, please. I feel like that's what really would help players want to keep playing, because there's so many times where I've gone to the hive and like, oh, I'll do it later, because washing your face is just so out the way. Clarity, exoskeleton, there it is, beautiful. Yep, I think it's finally time to get fresher claws. That's just an extra 10% penetration, meaning we now do 30% penetration per hit. Oh yeah, random thrown in thing for just Karita. Can it please have a custom grip animation, like, you know, fighting somebody with your feet, right? And then just killing them with a fist to the face. Kinda sucks. Okay, so I took dash. I feel like it'll be nice. I mean, like I said, this isn't built around PvP, but I'll definitely take it into Chime just to test it out once the build is finished. And I think dash will be a nice like closer distance. You know, the Chime starts. Maybe they want to play far away. I just go bam, boom. You know, type stuff. I think the swiftness of the dash fits with the swiftness of the just Karita.